Okay, so today's video we're going to look at changing the backgrounds to our Google Slides. There are many ways we can do that, but first we're going to start with the easiest option. Remember to always name your Google slide. We will call this one backgrounds because that's what we're working on. I generally don't use themes, but that's a topic for another video. So we're going to work with a blank slide and we're going to look at backgrounds. So the first option is to go up here to where it says background and click on that. Here you can choose any color you like if you want a solid color for your background. You also have the option of choosing a gradient. So you can have a lighter background if you like. A third option using this background button is to use an image. That could be an image that you have stored on your computer, an image you have stored in your Google Drive, an image you have the URL for, something in your Google Photos, a photo that you take using your camera, or by Google image search, and that is the one we're going to use now. So we might want to put in a background that looks like a classroom. So we would type in classroom. That brings up a whole bunch of options that you can choose from. You might want to be more specific when you choose your put your wording in, so that you can be sure that you get a picture that you like. The other option is to actually go into Google itself. So once you've chosen the background, you just go insert and done, and it will format the image to fill in the background. Now that picture cannot be moved no matter what. The other option is to use an image. So we do that by going insert image. Again, you can upload from your computer, you can search the web, you can use photos from your Google Drive, images from your Google Drive, URL or camera. We're going to search the web. And again, you can just use a Google Images tab from your computer. You will get more search options that way. So imagine we want it to look like a blackboard. We can choose the one we like and insert it. We then need to make it fit our page. So you might want to stretch it out. You might want to crop some of it if part of the image is not useful to you, which I'll do in this stage because I just want the blackboard. Okay. So that is now my background. It is set as an image, so it can be moved. I can write over top of it, obviously by changing the color of my text. The good possibilities with making an image your background is that you can format it. So you can use the standard format tools that you would use with any other image, which means if you're choosing an image, say for example, we want to put in an image of a marae, and we search for Google Images, insert image, search the web, and we want it to be marae. Okay. And let's just choose this one for the purposes of this video. And we put our image in how we want it. Maybe you're using this video and maybe you're using this background, this slide, to be a recount of a trip to a marae. So you might have inserted an image that you took when you went on the marae or anywhere that you're doing a recount on. But it's really hard to write over this sort of image and have the text really clear. So the good option of using an image as your background is you can go to Format and then Adjustments, and you can actually make that background image more transparent. Okay, so you can make it as dark or as light as you want, and the benefit to that being, if you then choose to write a recount over the top, so on Saturday I went to my local pub, you're going to be able to read that. You don't have to worry about changing font colors or anything like that. This is really great if you're doing writing where students have used, maybe they've used Pobble, so they've got an image that they want to use, or things like that, where you want the writing and the image together, but you want the image as the background. So that is the benefit to using those sorts of backgrounds. And every slide you do can have a different background, as you can see. And if you want to keep the same background on all of them, before you start writing on it, just go duplicate slide, and then every slide that you add will have that same background.